Come on. Come lay down. Come on. Hello. Welcome to my live. Today, of course, it's acrylic pour painting. And I have completely trying to get this off my spinner. Not that it has to come off, but I'll just leave it there for now. But the more paint that's on there, the harder it will be to get off. But we'll figure that out later. So anyhow, welcome. Oh, wow. Maddie and Kelly, I'm just nattering away. Didn't realize that you were there. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. I'm going to just set up my cell phone real quick because I can figure out how to do it. Oh, no. No, Leonard. Well, maybe once I get going, I'll be able to figure it out. Hello, Debbie Sue. Thanks for joining me. All right. So I'm just going to show you last week's. That's what I said I would do at the beginning of each one. And then I forgot to show some other ones. So I will be doing that as well. So I hope you all are doing well, having a good new year. So this is one from last week. Wasn't quite sure how I liked it. I don't know if I like those big brown spots there, but the rest of it is pretty nice, I think. Not sure what happened there. And then there's this one. So the white background. Oh, thank you. The white background. I kind of like this one. I forgot to be posting who's here. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Maddie. It's nice. Hey, Joshua. And then looks like the types of paintings my daughter does. Oh, cool. They're very fun. And then I take them and I put them on my clothing, which I should be wearing my apron. One moment. There's always a little bit going on. Yeah, if you look up channels for these, there's quite a few channels for acrylic pour painting. I'm cold. I had the worst day ever today. I had my personal space invaded by a teacher. Was in my face. Oh, that's not fun. Sorry to hear that, Maddie. Joshua, are you a teacher or student, Maddie? And then Joshua says, did you saw my wireless portable charger, Kelly? All right. So in a few minutes, once I've shown the ones from last week, there's another one from last week. So what I do with these is I will be selling them. It got stuck on another one. I put them on top of each other before they were cured. See the white specks there? Maddie is a student. So I also take pictures of these and put them on my clothing. I send them away and they become the patterns, just like we wear patterned clothing. These also become patterns. We have this one. I think these colors, Debbie Sue, I don't know if you remember, I think it was Mike that chose these colors, or most of them. Oh, I did neon colors, that's right. They were neon colors in the back. So that was kind of fun. I haven't put any light on it to see if it will glow. I did neon before and it did glow, but it's been a few years since I did that. I like that story, Debbie, the bread basket thing. Yeah, it was a very nice story, wasn't it, Joshua? All right, so I do have a lot of different types so far of this season. These are my favorite. That one, this one, and this one. Joshua, thank you. I am glad you liked it. I wonder how long can 10,000 mAh portable charger can run that working sleep Mac for Kelly. All right. So I thought I was all organized today. I was going to have everything organized, but I'm a mom, so that doesn't always happen, and that's okay. All right, so we're going to get on with acrylic pour painting. How has your guys' New Year been so far? Has everybody's New Year been well? And I don't know what I did with my garbage. I was going to rearrange my room today, but I haven't had a chance yet, so I'm hoping to do that later. Oh, yeah, once I get more people on, but I might say it now too. If any of you, in probably 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe sooner, depending on how I can get going with everybody. Where did I put this stuff? What I would like to do is I would like to do one of these nights with hey Emma, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. So yeah, in 2 weeks, maybe 3, depending on when I can get everybody, I'd like to invite anybody who does any kind of art. We could do a collab today on one of these nights, and we can have as many people, maybe 6 people at the same time, and just we can chat, or we could just do our art and a topic to talk about or something. I think, how are you doing today, Miss M? I hope you're well. Debbie Sue, how are you feeling? And Kelly, how are you doing? And Joshua, how are you doing? Maddie, how are you doing? Not sure who I asked before. Kind of all over the place. So, anybody have any ideas of colors that we would like to use? I am doing okay. Glad to hear it. You're doing well, Kelly. Awesome. Anybody have any ideas of what colors we would like to do today? Oh, no, I thought my phone was ringing. No. All right, so if not, I'm going to just start my pouring. I have to start so what I do is I start out, oops, I start out by cleaning these out from last week. I don't have time to do a lot of art in between, which makes me sad, but I haven't even done a lot of my clothing line this week. I guess it is only Thursday, but usually I do a little bit of it every day. But this week I just haven't. I think last week I overdid it, so I've just been working on catching up on my fatigue. And then today I didn't wash my dishes, but I washed my floors and vacuumed and watched a lot of other people's videos. Kelly, I have to watch your videos. I watched some of Debbie's, Mike's, and some of Dora's, and I have to get onto yours and watch yours as well. I'm trying to catch up with a lot of people. And Maddie, I think you have some duck videos out there, don't you? Sorry that I'm not looking up at you guys right now. Okay, 1 second. When you're just, I don't think it's weird. Was this tonight or tomorrow? You and I are tomorrow, Candace, and tonight is my live for doing my acrylic pour painting, which I think this one you will like. Thanks for joining me. If you're able, that's wonderful. So I'm just choosing colors like we've done before. So yeah, so Wednesday nights is my acrylic pour painting. Thursday nights is my interviews. And those are my 2 scheduled lives. And then I do random lives, spontaneous lives in between. So I also need one of these for my base coat. Oh my gosh, I had it on my schedule for tomorrow. It is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's our chit chat. Today is just my acrylic pour painting. Oh my gosh, I saw my face and I thought of my gosh, I'm losing it. Nope, that's just preparation for tomorrow. I've got a month prepared and I'm going to be adding, I'm going to try to have 4 lives of each kind scheduled so that I'm always on time and prepared and everything, and trying to do things a little bit better this year. I have to go unwinding for work tomorrow. Bye, everyone. See you at the next live. Thank you very much, Kelly. I appreciate you being here. And yes, see you at the next live. And I will be checking out your channel probably tomorrow. This is my friend, Joshua. I'm in bed, mentally spent today. I get that. Those days are not fun. Well, hopefully, if you're feeling up to sticking around, stick around. And if not, I get it. So tonight is, okay, no, I don't want. Tonight is just pour painting. So if you want to stick around and see the pours, feel free. If you don't feel up to it, like I said, Candace or anybody else, of course, I won't be offended because you have to take care of you. You comes first. All right, so this is my base or cloud. And I'm now going to close this. Okay, 1 second, but I have to find it on my phone. Bye, Kelly. Talk to you tomorrow, Teacher Kelly. I'm doing my laundry, so I have to stay awake for a bit. All right, sounds great. Are you sick, Candace? Asks Joshua. Okay, I think I had put red and blue in here before, and I liked those colors. So, oh, that's a metallic paint. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Candace just got off work, and she works long days. She's a funeral director, and that can be quite exhausting. So, what are you growling about? It's pool blue. No, I don't know that. I thought I had. Oh, I do. Okay. So she's just exhausted. And if you have anything else to add, Miss Candace, feel free. Okay, dokie. I'm gonna put this down now. Oh, I gotta I'm at Candace before. No, it's okay. It's been a long week at work. It's only Wednesday. Oh, it is only Wednesday. It's been a long week here too, apparently. All right, so yes. See if I can find my own live here. Because once I close the lid, I won't be able to read the, where's my live? No, Leonard. Leonard. I found my lives before, but I can't. I meant I have met her before. Oh, yes, probably. I have to work late Friday and work Saturday. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that, Candace. I didn't realize Mike was doing a live right now. So I might have lost some people to him. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Cannot find my live. My channel. Live. Nope. It should be on my channel, you would think. Did I not connect it to my channel? Well, obviously I connected it because you guys are on the channel. Mike is showing new puppies he came home to. Oh, fun. Death has been. I was watching two lives at the same time earlier today as well. I wish I could meet you in person. No, go lay down. That was just the cat. I'm hoping. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. All right. So bear with me. I'm going to put this down. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do this time. Almost spilled paint on my computer again. My computer still works. That would be fun for him to have puppies at home. I saw our thumbnail, so that is how I found it. So is my thumb? Did I put the wrong thumbnail on here? I don't think I did I? I mean, anything's possible. So when you clicked on it, it was our thumbnail. Is that what you're saying? Okay, let me click on it and see, because that's all I can see. So you are showing Chit Chat with Ken. Oh my gosh. I do not know how I did that. I must have clicked on the wrong one tonight. You are, how is it like being a funeral director, Candace? Okay. Let me see. Go lay down, please. Yep, I clicked on the wrong one in StreamYard. So I think I clicked on the wrong one in StreamYard. Yeah, no doubt I would go into panic mode as well. All right, so here I'm going to put my screen down now and start my pouring. I was wondering why you were confused. What? Yep. That's me. I do that. Things like that all the time. Okay, can you see this? Yes, you can. Yeah, sometimes I'll have a live going on my TV, on the computer, and then play a game at the same time as I'm resting. Or I'll have two going on my computer at the same time and my TV off. Okay, I gotta put some water in here. I want to make it a little bit thinner. Okay, so what I was saying earlier, and I'm gonna reach out. Candace, do you do any kind of art at all? Like drawing kind of arts? Hola, amor. Oh, ya llegaste? ¿Se cayó algo? You can come say hi if you want. It can be rewarding, but it has some sad moments too. Yes, no doubt. Okay. Yeah, that would be, to me, I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, my son must have locked the door because he left. Yeah. He thought the door was locked, but it wasn't because my son left. I was very confused because I thought I had left it unlocked, but that's okay. So, yeah, so I don't know if I haven't finished because I interrupt myself all the time. So in 2 to 3 weeks, I'm hoping, I'm just going to blow this out. Just a little bit. I'm hoping to do a live collab with others who do any kind of art. So too thick, too thick. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to scrape this off and I'm going to make it thinner. Whoops. And lose half of it while I do that. Just, it's too thick, too thick, too thick. I have to write down my consistencies because okay. Because my favorite pour so far, and I'm going to get, I think we have some more of those hexagon tiles. Should show you what I'm doing, making this a little bit thinner. There we go. That's better. Hmm. Okay. And then I'm going to just use this to spread it out just a little bit. And I think I interrupted myself again and didn't finish telling you. Oh, yes, I did. I think. All right. So we are going to do Floetrol, which I think I need to get some more before next week. And who knows, some of them I might just mix with water instead. But hello, Judith. How are you? Some of it I put onto my clothes because I have a clothing line. And at the moment, I'm just stockpiling them. If anybody's interested, that's what I should put on my link here. But if anybody's interested in seeing any of my clothing line, it's on my Shopify account in the description of my YouTube channel. I forgot to put it here. So, yeah. You put tiles. Sorry. No, I don't. I guess I wasn't explaining very well. Some days I'm really good at multitasking, and some days I'm not. So, I'll just show you some things. Apparently, I put the wrong thumbnail up tonight. So, put it that Candace and I were supposed to be doing live. I take pictures of them, and there's a clothing company who puts the design or your art onto clothing, and you choose what clothing pieces that you want to sell and you want your art to be on. So yeah, so then they print that on your clothing, which usually I wear one during my lives, but I didn't tonight. But you've never met Judith before, Joshua? Joshua, this is Judith. Oh, thank you, Candace. I appreciate that. So there's my clothing line that Candace gracefully added. The tiles right now, I'm just stockpiling. And I'm going to be, my goal is to be selling them in the future at art fairs and whatnot. I've got posters and all kinds of things as well. But that's my goal. But right now, I've given some to my kids. Right now, that's kind of my goal. Yes, the I don't know, the rectangle ones probably not. I don't know if people would want them for a coaster, but the hexagon ones, yes, for sure. Oh, that's okay. That's perfect, Candace. Thank you. Let me see if I can do it on my phone. But if you pin it, it will go to the top. Is that correct? And then people have to go to the top of the, yeah, I don't know how to do it either. Yeah, I can't see my screen from my computer because it's bent down, and so I'm reading the comments on my phone. I told Kathleen about me, Judith. I'm blind and I'm autistic and I'm 25. Yes, and he's a big part of our community and a very good part of our community. All right, so what colors do we think that we would like to see on a painting tonight? I have all sorts of colors. I've got different shades of blues, purples, pinks, reds, got blacks, well, black. I have metallic colors, gold, silver, gray. Anybody? I'm just going to start, and then let me see. Hi, Joshua. Nice to meet you. So I'm going to gold. Okay, I will grab some gold. That will be my metallic gold. Bright gold, golden brown. Oh, interesting. Give me 1 second. I didn't want to get mad at you earlier. Huh? Huh? I don't know what I did with my metallic paints. I found this one. It's bright gold. Of course, my cell phone keeps turning off. Pink would look good with that brown. Pink. Okay, so pink. All right, let's look at some different shades of pink. And we've got gold. There's bright gold. And there is just regular gold. So, oh, my phone. Pink would look good. Okay. Pink and gold. Do we want bright gold or do we want just regular gold? So this is the difference. So these are the two golds. Which one? All right. And then here's the pinks. What shade of pink are we using? I didn't think ever saw the Starlight Parade. Left gold. Now, it's probably backwards. So you're saying, okay, now tell me again. Left gold it is. All right. Is that this gold? Just to confirm. So I might have mixed them up now that I set them down. To your right. So this one. This is my left. Because it's backwards on there. Okay. Okay, so the regular gold and not the bright gold. And then pinks. I think I've only got 2 pinks except for my neon color. Perfect. So here's some pinks. So which one do we want with the gold? Or do we want both pinks? Oh, the light gold. You meant the light gold. All right. There we go. Should we do both pinks? the lighter pink. All right, lighter gold, lighter pink it is. And then, what do you think of purple or blue? I would like 3 colors for sure. So we've got blues, we have more shades. That's metallic, which wouldn't be bad. Okay. There's some blues. 1 second, my cell phone keeps. Okay, I've got the light pink, and here's the blues. I would like to add blue. I can look at Will after the live. Purple. No blue, but purple. All right. Purple. We only got 2 purples, I think. Oh no, I've got 3 purples. We've got violet, purple, and taffy. So I know which one you're going to pick, I think. Okay, purple. Darker blue. Okay, darker blue and which purple? Darker blue. So we've got, okay, 1 second. Let's do the blues first. Which color of darker blue are we wanting? Too many choices? We could do the dark blue as a highlight, right? Oh, I spilled some paint in here. Well, light blue, light blue. So that one, all right. And then I don't remember what purple is. Which purple did we say? We only have 2 choices for purple. So we've got a light purple and a dark purple. Oh no, we have 3. This one too. We've got purple, taffy purple, and violet. This is purple, this is taffy purple, and this is violet. Last choice. Purple, taffy, and violet. Purple. Okay, cool. All right, it is purple. We will do first in the purple one. I don't know if I don't use my phone, it turns off, of course. All right. I don't know if you can see that when I'm pouring. I don't have a lot of my Floetrol, which is what I use for cells as well as thinning down the paints. So that's that for now. I'm going to have to buy some before next week. I am sure I will make. Okay. And this one had some bright blue. I don't know if I have the right blue, but it's the bright blue. And some water. If I miss comments, I will go back and read them in a little bit. I'm going to put the bright gold. So I've got purple, blue, and bright gold. I'll be pouring in here. Okay. And that's metallic gold. The other ones are matte colors, which will bring a little bit more sun as well. So I have to make sure the consistencies are all the same, and I need one more container. Nope, not that one. My pink one. And I don't know if I can get any more of this Floetrol out. Got some. So this Floetrol, what it does is make the paint smooth and it makes it thinner as well. Of course, you want the paint to pour, be thinner. And the thinner they are, the more cells you get. So I also like to do it thinner in order to get more cells. Okay. So there we have our 4 colors. So a total of 5 colors with the cloud. Now sometimes the cloud gets totally covered up and sometimes it doesn't. You know what? Hey, Mike, thanks for joining us. I heard you have new puppies. That's awesome. Joshua, I'm just going to let, when a new thing that I'm doing on the lives is when you guys are just talking amongst each other, I'm just going to let you talk amongst each other. And because she can see your question. Okay? Because right now I can't read all of the questions, but I'll go back to them in a little bit. All right? So you go ahead and, oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm an idiot sometimes. Joshua, you are right. She asked you a question. She said, how do you know all of this, Joshua? Yes, Disney Parade does have blue in it, Kathleen. I was going to say Joshua. You're right. And it's I do have purple right here. Yep, I'm just going to stir them all. I'm going to add some water. Joshua loves Disney, and he's got new chargers, and he's got a whole bunch of stuff. Lots of information he loves. I don't know if you saw what he wrote earlier. He's blind and autistic, so he's got his special interests, and he's a wonderful part of our community. So he likes to share with everybody about himself and what he likes. So Mike's a grandpa. Congratulations, Grandpa Mike. Yeah, sometimes, Joshua, just so you know, you could even write in there that ask somebody to read. No, that wouldn't work either, would it? I think I'm a little bit silly. But when I'm painting, I find it hard to read the comments in between. So I am sorry about that, Joshua. And then usually what I do is I go back to the comments and then I'll read them out loud afterwards. So I'm not trying to be insensitive, Joshua, at all, if you're still here. I hope you're still here. Thank you very much. I like the colors you ladies chose. Good colors. Oh, Mike, I haven't showed you the colors. Are you still there? I have to show you the one that you chose last week. Joshua, I can subscribe to Judith. Yes, you can. That is correct. So there's that color. Let's see if it's thin enough. Judith is a Canadian like myself, Joshua. Okay. Let me know if you're still around, Mike, and I'll show you the one that you chose the colors to last week with the neon colors. Come on. This one is not mixing properly. So you are a big fan of Disney, Joshua. Have you been there before? That's what Judith said to you, Joshua. Okay, so this light pink is going to be quite light, but I think these colors are going to go very nicely together. he sent me a link to the Disney Light Parade, and I watched it in 2 parts. It's not very long. I think it's only like 5 or 10 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. But I did like it quite a bit. Okay, let's see if this one is the right consistency. Yep. And let's see. Now, because these are dry paints on these stir sticks, I can use them. But they have, in order to find out if they're the same consistency, they have to be the same size and shape of stick. So I'm trying to decide what kind of pour I want to do on here. Oh, there's a piece of paint there. I have never been to Disney World in my life, Judith. All right. You know what? Joshua, will you go one day? That would be pretty cool. All right, I'm going to do a straight pour. That's what I've been practicing lately. I like Disney stuff. When I was younger, Judith. Okay, we are going to do this. We're going to do a straight pour again. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be layering my paints in here. And my phone is turning off, so if I miss anything, Joshua, I will get back to your questions or whatever you've written, okay? Just right now while I'm pouring, I'm having a hard time. My phone won't stay on. So. My dog wants in my room, and then he's going to want out, and then he's going to want in. Raoul is trying to call him into the living room, but it's quite funny because when I'm in the living room, Joey will go sit with Raoul a lot of the times. Okay, fine. I can't show you to everybody right now. You have to wait. Okay? So, can you guys see all right? I have to turn my phone back on so I can see your replies. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. All right. Just going to let that sit there for a few minutes. No, not a few minutes, few seconds. Not very many seconds. Judith says, you can see, thank you, Emma, or M. Judith says, Joshua, that I am a mom at home, but I was an elementary teacher before Joshua. Oh, fun. Okay, Mike, are you still there? Because I'm going to show you, while I'm waiting for this just to kind of sit and spread out a little bit and do its thing, I'm going to show you last week's. Don't like all of them, but I did like the neon one. Kind of cool. That's the one that you chose the colors for, Mike. Most of them anyhow. I don't know if you can see those, if you're still there or not. And then there's another one from last week. Good job, Mike, says Judith. Have you met other people who are autistic and blind, Judith? Yeah, I love neon colors too. They're very pretty. Okay, so here we go. I remove these because I will spill them. I'm very much a klutz. If you see a lot of my lives from my cell phone, I end up dropping my phones a lot of the time. My phone, I should say. Thank you. The one has orange in it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, so I'm going to try the whole time to be showing you. I'm hoping I don't have too much paint on here, but we will see what happens. So I won't be reading any text right now. I'm just going to be concentrating on my painting. Okay. Down this way. So. You can see the gold there, but I think in the next one, I'm going to use the same colors until they run out for the next paintings. Oh, I love those colors together though. So I can't read any of the comments, but once I'm done this one, I will go back and read the comments. So I'll do my best to keep you guys able to see the whole pour. But for some reason, okay, where's my paintbrush? Okay, it's getting stuck here. I must have let the cloud one just sit a little bit too long. But there we go. Got it moving again. Just got to encourage it a little bit. Just like when we get stuck in life, we need a little bit of encouragement to keep moving forward, right? So Joshua, if Judith did respond to you, I will read that once I'm done this painting, okay? I find that this base coat, I thought that, there's a lot of paintings that weren't going to go well with it, but I find that actually there's quite a few that do match. I can't show you to everybody yet, Joey. Joey's my Chowini and wants to say hi to everybody. No, you got to wait. He loves the spotlight. Let's see. No, gotta wait. You have to wait. Patience, patience, my little one. Judith, do you do any art? And I will look at your response later. But because what I'm going to be doing is I'm looking for people who do any kind of painting, drawing, clay, diamond painting, whatever, to come on my live with me in a couple weeks once I get this done, and I'll do the once everybody who wants to be involved in it, and we'll have a few people painting at the same time. I've done painting with Dora before. Exploradora. I kind of like this. Sorry, I don't mean to be taking it away from you. I just had to check it out there for a second. So, if you like to get messy, well, this is a good, honest way to get messy. Not that there's a dishonest way to get messy, but... Okay. Yeah, there is an air bubble. So that's why I need a heat gun or a torch. For me, probably heat gun because I'm a klutz. So what do you think? It's going to be changing as it dries. There will be more cells coming to surface, but I can even see them now. What are you chewing on? All right, now I just got to wipe my hands off. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I've missed a few. How many kids do you have, Judith? That's so cool, Kathleen. Thank you. 1 moment. Okay. I'm going to read your comments shortly. I'm just going to let Joey say hi to everybody because he wants to say hi. Come here. Come say hi. Come on. There we go. Well, this is his way of saying hi. He always has to say hi while I'm doing lives. All right. That's it, though. Okay, now you have to go down, okay? I'll put you in your chair. There you go. Stay there. He's got his own little chair here that he sits in. Okay, good evening, y'all. Can't stay long. I've had to wait for G's phone to podcast as my old one conked, so was about to get up and roll now. Judith, new here. I'm a regular. Hi, sorry, been missing you. No worries. P.S. Good news. I found the email will likely send on the weekend after some things. All right, Joshua, I have 3 kids. Their ages are 21, 18, and 15. Nice. As soon as my son gets home, the dogs get hyper. So my 17-year-old is home. You do art? Awesome. So if you want to do a live with me, send me an email and I will add you to the list, and then we'll get a list of maybe another 5 people. So, living with Judith. Hi, leading. I come from time to time in the live. Joshua, what if I could show them the Disney World fireworks to Judith if I was there? Yes, that would be fun. Nice. Kathleen, you said you'd do a live with other creators. I missed the beginning. Yes. What I'd like to do is a live with, I can't see that far on my computer, so I have to keep reading it here. I want to do a live with other people who are doing art. So we would have probably 6 people, including myself, and we'll all do art at the same time. I did that with Dora one time, just her and I. I think she's the only one that I've done art with so far, but I know there's a lot of people in our community who love doing art, so I think that would be a fun thing to do. Any kind of art, could even be clay work, whatever people like to do. Anyway, happy painting, Kathleen. Maybe we'll see you after, but it won't be out long. Okay, thanks for coming. See, does crocheting counts? Yep. Anything that you would like to do after is fine, of course. A torch, laugh out loud to win in the Olympics. Exactly. Hi, puppy. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. Thank you. Dogs are cool, right? Mommy should give you some. I did, and I do. He sits on every time I'm on the couch taking a break. He's on my lap. Oh, using both devices tonight. Your dog's gonna get ours excited if here's I can watch in playback. Hope my chat fixed. Always nice to see you. See Joey and you. Almost thought he was a perched parrot. What is your channel, Maddie? Hello.
Fix my headlights.
Yes.
Get out.
Because I'm doing a live.
Yeah, you were doing a live yesterday.
That's a different kind of live.
Do you make money?
I will be. Oh, yes, I will. You'll see. Sorry. I'm in for a live art themed. Awesome. Let me know when. Could you send me an email and then I'll put everybody on the list that sends me an email. Vision sounds like getting worse. Hope not peripheral. Yes, I have peripheral. Neuropathy, don't know. Glaucoma, don't know about that either. Don't think so. Or something similar, developing those glasses can look nice. You should check out my post, Judith. Sorry, I just got a message. Hi, person. Joshua, you could definitely show them, but I can show them. All right. So, we have, for those of you came expecting a live between Candace and I, a chit chat, I apologize for that. Just for clarity, if I make a mistake like that again, Wednesdays typically will be my acrylic pour painting, and my email address is in the description of my YouTube channel, if you don't mind checking it out there. That would be great. And what was I going to say? The person was my son. Yes. So, ouch. All right, so here we go again. We don't see it. I'll go see after and I'll send you an email. Sounds great. I think it took C, our leading healing, a little bit to find it as well, but he said he finally found it. So if I don't, if you can't find it, let me know and I will. I'm not going to post it on your channel, but I will let you know kind of exactly where it is. Or if C, you're still there, leading healing, you can let her know as well. Or Maddie, if you found my email address, you can let her know as well. Because apparently it's kind of hidden. I will have to fix that. Well, that's awesome. We have 2 people so far. Candace, have you disappeared? Did you fall asleep? Mike, are you still around? Debbie Sue, are you still around? Who's still around? Okay, I'm going to just blow this one. You know what? I think that's the kind of painting I'm going to do this time. So I won't be reading comments right now. I will read them in a little bit. Dominic, I'll let you know what time's okay. I know you can hear me because Dad's watching my live. Okay. So I'm going to do what we call a Dutch pour blowout. So I don't have music to put in the background, so sometimes I hum or talk. I love purple and blue together.
Little puppies. Go in my car. Jump in here.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Now, that's my blue one. I had a stick for this one. What did I do with it? I don't know. Okay. Now, they seem to be sinking into the paint, which is fine because once I start blowing it, the paint will surface. Go. And the gold color. So if anybody feels like coming back tomorrow, Candace and I will be doing a chit chat tomorrow. And get to know Candace a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna go back to blue. No, blue was first, right? Look at even in my measuring cup, it looks so pretty. Okay. Purple. I love that metallic gold in there. Just adds so much to the painting itself. The other one, I think the darker colors took over a little bit. So I'm going to try to make sure I get, I did that one already. A little bit more of the gold so that, because I'd really like to see that highlighted in this one. I don't know if maybe adding some of the dark gold in it would help. You can wash the dishes. Yeah. I know you did. My son's wanting to do extra chores around the house. Okay, and then gold. So I'm hoping everybody's having a good New Year so far. It is day 14 of January. Sometimes I think it should
You
be,
pay me?
yeah,
Actually?
of course.
So instead of hourly, would you do 30 for all?
Yep,
What's the highest you'd go?
I don't know. We can talk about that later.
So when I'll get the dishes done, you can get out when they. Okay.
If you want to use both drip trays, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Now, let's see how this is going to work. Where should I? That's going to come this way. Those will go that way. That will go that way. I think I got those a little bit too close, but we'll figure it out. I'm trying to decide if I want to draw a line between it first, or I just want to blow them out. I'm sorry that your dad is sick, Joshua. Oh, that's awesome, Maddie, that you're trying to crochet a blanket. I do not crochet. My kids do, but I don't. Okay, some of this I've missed. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Okay. Awesome. How's your son doing? You are not what? Are you sick too, Judy? No, I'm not. Joshua, no, I don't think so. She can't look at the chat right now. I know that your dad's sick right now. Sorry, Joshua, to hear that. That's not fun. All right. Kathleen, very weird question, but is there a reason you are using brown for background? Because that's what I have. That's basically, you know what I like to do, Judith? If I was there, I'll be sitting next to you, though, since I can't see you, I can hear you. So, is there a reason that yeah, first of all, because I have it, and my last painting that I've done, I actually really like them. So that's basically the only reason. I have to get some more white paint. And I've used some of my silver, but these are such small bottles that I run out of them so quick. So my base paint is usually a, my brain isn't working. My kids will say that's nothing new. Yep, I don't remember what I was going to say. So I apologize that sometimes my brain fog takes over and my answers aren't always good answers, but yeah, so later, oh right, so the color, the base colors, I don't like to use these a lot because they will end up disappearing. I do have other bigger bottles, which I might use later, but I really like the Sherwin-Williams paint for the base coat because it adds to the cells as well. So I'll show you what cells are later on, if you don't know. Trying to get some of the brown off the edge. Mhm. This one isn't quite turning out the way I wanted it to. But we can always fix that. Can you all see well enough? That might be okay. There we go. A little bit better. Now, some people after this, what they do is they spin the thing and then it stretches more. So because I'm not making money off of my paintings yet, I'm just kind of using what I have to do my paintings. And so, but I really look. And sometimes I turn this brown, I've turned it into a burgundy color before. So, but the brown does take over. I added a red to it as well as a blue to it, both metallic colors. The great thing with this is we can still play around with it as it doesn't dry quickly. I might have put a little bit too many dots in there before. That's okay. See, some people will take this and they'll just turn it into something amazing, and I will get there. So I'm not a professional right now. I'm practicing, I'm learning, and I'm doing it with you guys. So you can see in here, which I'll show you in a little bit. I just don't want this dripping on my computer again. Last week, I was trying to show my painting and brought it up close to the computer. And it dripped on the mouse area of the computer. Because I'm not techie, I don't know if that's what it's called or not. I don't know. Yep, that's fine. You can do that, Judith. I do want to hear your voice, Judith, if I want to do live streams too. Do you have to run or the fluid you put in them does the job? Another question, laugh out loud. Have you tried using a toothpick to swirl the paint around? Yeah. I use skewers, not toothpicks, but yes, basically the same thing. Yes, I have done that. I'll show you some of my other. So here is a wreath. I didn't do a lot of skewers. I will, and this one is sealed, so you can see it's got a nicer sheen to it. The other ones that I just showed you are more matte color, but here I just added a little bit with the skewer. So it depends what I'm doing. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do that. There are some people that just have that skill to do that kind of stuff, but I guess I won't get that skill if I don't try, hey? And I'm also learning there's so many different textures and not textures, thicknesses of the paint. Your wreath is beautiful. Wow, good job. Thank you. I hadn't seen anybody else do it, so I just thought I would try. And then I did some Christmas trees and funny looking snowmen at Christmas time. They were fun. So I don't know if this paint is the right consistency for doing this, but let's give it a try anyhow. There is one lady that I watch on, it's Way something is her channel name. And she does beautiful work. She was doing a lot of these bowls, but this one, the textures just aren't working. So I'm thinking my base coat was too thin because it should be like some people say they can be the same consistencies, but for me lately, if the consistency isn't thicker on the bottom and thinner on the top, then it just seems to not work quite the way I like it to. And the pulling or modifying or deconstructing of the painting, I find doesn't always work when the base is quite thin, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, it might work. And these sometimes, like I've done other ones, just let me show you. Oh, great. So I have done, like this one was just a blowout completely with no this. And this one I played around with it, just practicing, making different designs. And yeah, those two were sealed. So I do have a lot more that I have to seal as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Nope. These consistencies just don't match the paints. So with the base coat, that is. I don't know. Try to get some paint over here. Good idea, Judith. I was thinking about doing this, but then I was like, I don't know if it's going to work. And I still don't know if it's going to work, but if I'm going to like the outcome of it later on, once it's dry, sometimes I will like it better than when it's wet. Sometimes when it's wet, I like it better than when it's dry. All right. Over here, it looks quite blue. Okay, I'm going to try to show this to you guys. If you look where the gold is, again, look where the gold is. I don't know if you can see the shimmer or not. It's so pretty. I don't know if I showed that long enough for you to see it or not. Where did I put my skewer? There it is. Yeah, a lot of times it'll end up looking like petals. My eyes are not doing very well right now. Just struggling. I get these things with my fibromyalgia that are, it's almost like a migraine, like a cluster migraine in the front of my forehead. And then it makes it hard for me to see, but the head doesn't hurt. So it just kind of feels like pressure on my head. Sometimes I get actual migraines, and sometimes I just get these pressure things that are annoying and makes it hard for me to see properly. Like I can see, but it's just a little bit more taxing. Let me see. Yeah, it might be okay. It might be just look. You saw this shimmer gold? Awesome. What Kathleen is doing. Okay, 1 second. You need to try stuff to see the results, right? Exactly. I was saying, have you ever mentioned a channel in a post before, Judith? Not in a post, but in videos, yes. I share videos on my post, Judith, if you want to see mine. And then he gives shout outs on the post. So he shared the Disney light parade, and then he put my name under it so that it would show me. I think that's why he asked if you had seen or got a notification, I'm thinking. Okay. On to the next one. And okay. And what color would you like me to use as a base? So I will use a little bit from another one of these things, but what color do you think would look nice as a base coat? And I'm not going to look at it right now. What I am going to do is we are going to try another one of these with fewer dots and see what I can come up with. Sometimes what people do, and I haven't managed to do this yet, I don't know if this is just not runny enough or what, but they will make a whole line like this, but it's not working for me. So who knows, maybe it's just not thin enough, but I'm going to put them further apart and see. On the wall behind me are some other of my paintings. I just got paint on my face. I'm going to do a different, oh, that's too much. Too much, Kate. Well, that did pink. Oh yeah, pink. Second one. In the first painting I did, there were pink and gold were kind of highlighted, but in the center. So you know what? I should have made this like a bigger S than I did now. But oh well. We live and learn, right? So I think I always want to say that I'm going to practice this and that before my live, but I still help my husband a little bit in the business. I ended up having to quit doing as much because I was going hard at it for quite a while. And did you see the bubble burst? An air bubble just burst. It was kind of cool. Anyhow, so a year and a half ago, I had to step away due to my chronic illness. So that was kind of hard because I do really enjoy it. But a bit more that way. So I've got fewer dots this time, so hopefully, I don't know if I just want to do one layer of paint or another layer. I don't know. Where purple was my bottom one, right? Which it has been lately. Well, that one might not be too bad. But yeah, let me know what other base paint you want me to use. I do have a couple bottles of white, so I could do a white. I think I have a decent amount of black, so I could also do black. I could do gold. I have done like a beige color. Uh-oh. And pink. I have to look. I could probably even do like a pink for the base or orange. It is there. Okay. Sorry, every once in a while I talk to my family because they can hear me. Okay. We're going to try this one more time like this with these colors. I don't want to leave a lot of paint left over either, so I might do, well, we could do like a different base paint, and that paint I can just pour back into my bucket. The base, the cloud that I was using, and we can do a different color for the base. So you guys think about what color base paint, all of you. Cloud, that's like this brown one. What color would you like there? with the same colors on top because I don't want to waste these ones. I don't have anywhere to pour them. So put your thinking caps on and be creative with me. I love these colors together, most definitely. It's very pretty. The other one might not be too bad. Might not be too bad. Well, let's give this a whirl. I'm going to start in the middle, maybe. I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to go back to the comments. Let me see. Have you ever tried black, white, or other colors? I've tried white, many white ones for the base. I have done silver, like a metallic silver. I've done a burgundy color, a clay color. Yes, I have done other ones. I just went on YouTube to see the Starlight Parade. Very nice. Yeah, she might be back watching the parade there, Joshua. So Judith, yeah, maybe we'll do one of each. We'll do a few different colors. Who's all still here watching? I know Judith will be back shortly. She's probably watching your Starlight Parade, Joshua. Okay, we're just going to start here. The good thing is when there's not enough paint, I can add more paint. And when there's not enough, too much, I can also just blow it off. I need more paint over here, I think, to blow it up that way. So, although, let's see. That might work just like this. I might need some more. We will see. I'm gonna, I don't know when, maybe next week, I'm gonna actually use a bigger canvas to be doing this as well, which will make it a little bit better probably. And this base coat, today I'm not liking the way it's turning out. So the reason I continued using it is because I love the cells that I was getting with it. And I liked the way that it was turning out. But right now, I'm not too fond. Well, actually, I don't know. When it's wet sometimes, it's just a little bit more. Just, yeah. So I'm going to have to write a post on my community post to apologize for the mix-up of my thumbnail. And let people know that I'm still doing the chit chat with Candace tomorrow night as opposed to tonight. I do think, let me see. Believe it or not, I do think once in a while. Oh, yes, I got still enough paint that I can still use it to blow some more. There we go. There we go. And feel free to continue chatting amongst each other. Okay. Still didn't turn out quite, well, not at all the way I was wanting it to. Eventually, I'm going to write my consistencies down so that I'm always doing it the same. But even though it didn't turn out at all what I expected, doesn't mean I hate it. Maybe just be a little bit more. There we go. I like how the gold is and the pink is kind of lacing between the blue, but the purple you just can't really see. I don't think it was dark enough, that purple. Or it was, and it sunk down to the bottom of the brown paint. That is possible as well. That happens. Which way do I want the gold to go? There we go. I really appreciate each and every one of you that is here tonight, joining me, even though I had the mix-up of the thumbnail. So Wednesday night, in case I get that mixed up again, Wednesday night is my art. Sometimes I will change the times of my my chit chat one. Okay, 1 second here. Hello, Karen. How are you doing? Slapping paint on paper. Thanks for joining me. That's Karen. Karen McCoy is her channel name. She does, is it called paper pulling, or what's that called, the art that you do, Karen? Hey, everyone. Yeah, Karen is another new friend of mine. Hi, Mike. Congratulations on being a grandpa. Mike, hi, slapping paint on paper. Hello, Judith. Thank you. 6 puppies now. Wow. And counting? It turned out good. Well, to me, anyhow. Yeah, I just wanted to spread out the paints a little bit more. What do you think, Karen, of the, I do watercolor painting and jelly printing? Oh, okay, yeah. They are Belgian Malamute. Gorgeous puppies. I have to go to bed, so I wish everyone a nice evening and or night. Thanks, Judith, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And thanks for being here, Karen and Mike. And Karen, I was just saying to people earlier that I will be doing live with different people who did different types of art, basically no matter what it is. And if you would like to do that, feel free to email me, because we'll probably have 6 of us all together doing art on the live. So I thought that would be a lot of fun. I don't know if you're still there, Karen, or not. And Judith says she watercolors as well. Yeah, so I thought it would be kind of fun for us all to do different types of art. Mike, I seen that. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so check out Karen McCoy on YouTube. She does beautiful work. And she also creates journals. So check out her channel. So the paint right now, I will show you the paints that I'm using. There's a variety of them. Everybody has joined together who is on here and picked the colors that I'm using for the pour part. And the base coat, I'm just using this Sherwin-Williams house paint for now. Looks like it's getting thick again, which is fine. I kind of want it a little bit thicker. And this paint actually has acrylic Minuax in it, so that's like a sealer, but I also put that sealer on top once it's dry. And so that's this one. It has Minuax. And typically I'll either put water or Floetrol mixed with the paint to get flow better. And the Floetrol, some people use Australian Floetrol, and some people, why is that light on there, use American Floetrol, but they both give nice cells. The Australian one gives a few more cells than the American one. It also smooths everything out. So you can't see any, if you use a paintbrush or anything, you can't see any of the lines on it. So thank you. It is tile. I also do these ones. I'm going to show you a few other ones that I've done, which I will be selling in the future as coasters. This is my Christmas wreath. I've done quite a few. So one day I might do a video of showing all of those. I do have another, like an art channel that I haven't really posted a lot on, because I'm kind of trying to focus on this channel right now, and then I will be doing more. So these tiles that are like this is another one here. These tiles, they can be used for anything. You can just use them, you know, as a hang on the wall. You can tile a cabinet with it. You know, I love slapping paint on anything that makes my heart happy. Me too. When I'm feeling down, this is where I come. Right now, I've only had a chance to do this once a week. My goal was to more than that, but right now, this is where I'm at because I'm still helping my husband in his business and trying to manage my chronic illness, which I don't like to talk about all the time, but at the same time, I like to bring awareness to it because it's one of those things that not a lot of people know about. So that's basically why I mention it. Now, some people will, you know, hold this down and it will run down. Some people will take a palette knife. Actually, it's a bread knife, butter knife, and spread it out like this. It just kind of depends what you want, what you're going for. It's causing a lot of bubbles, which we don't like bubbles in this painting. So sometimes I can't see the comments while I'm painting, Karen, just so that you know. And feel free to check out each other's channels. I ended up putting the wrong thumbnail on tonight, so I apologize for that. I will be doing the chit with Candace tomorrow night. I kind of freaked her out tonight because she's like, I thought it was tomorrow night. And then I saw my face and I couldn't figure out what she was talking about. And then she said, or somebody said, maybe it was Judith, that that what? Oh, that I had the wrong thumbnail on. So my Wednesday nights are my acrylic pour painting, and my Thursday nights are my chit chat with to collab with other YouTubers. So I've got almost a month booked up, or 2 months booked up, and I'm wanting to book up into March as well. So I am still waiting to hear for you. Sorry for mentioning this on here, but if you're able to respond to my email, Karen, if you're still around, just because I like to have a month in advance to post them on my channel, and then that way people can come up. I don't have as many followers as you do, but I'm not giving up. I'm still gonna push forward, and of course it takes time, right? So like the video that I shared today, one of the important things is having the right audience as opposed to the wrong audience. So I will look at my chats here in a few minutes. So if anybody's saying anything, I'm not ignoring you. Little by little, I will get a better setup. My phone usually stays on, but today for some reason, because I got my phone set up and my laptop. But I will be, little by little, getting a better setup for this, and I'll be doing a bird's eye view eventually. I just got a tripod for that, but I don't have it set up with StreamYard. And that's what I use for, which I probably don't have to, but I'll see what works better. I want to get both my cell phone and my computer hooked up together so that I can have different angles on here. So I started with pink, do pink again here. And earlier, my first pour tonight was a straight pour. And now I'm doing the blowout. Trying to do a Dutch pour blowout, but not being very successful. I'm not having a lot of success, I should say. Okay, I'm hoping that the purple will be seen in this one this time. So I'm adding purple as per requested, and it kind of gets lost. Maybe that's because I was putting it beside the blue. So now I've got a couple colors between blue and purple, so maybe we'll be able to see it. And next time, who knows, maybe I'll just have to pick a darker blue. But the only reason I'm using brown for the base coat, I had that question asked to me earlier, is because that's what I have. So That's basically the only reason. I'm going to take some paint from the bottom to do the sides, even though it will cover up the sides as I blow out. I'm just going to cover them up just a little bit here. And I got that green in there. You see it there? Got the green there. So little by little, I'll have my setup better so we can have a couple different angles as well as here we go. As well as being able to read the comments at the same time as doing the comments. So this one I'm going to try to get over the corner, blow that way. This one will be this way, that way. Nope. This way, that way, and this way. So let's give it a try. And I'm going to try to do the petals a little bit better because I didn't do petals in the last two, or they're just not flowing properly. So anyhow, well, there we go. You can see the purple in this one a little bit better. I will blow them out a little bit more because you can see here that it's a little bit too thick. So, but I'm going to spread this one out this way, this way. Nope. That way. Yeah. Sorry. That way and that way. So. I will be going back around, touching things up as we go and just kind of seeing how it feels. They're not turning out the way I want them. Don't hate them at the same time. I do like them. So I love the colors and the shimmer. I've got some metallics in here, which I love using because they bring out the cells a little bit better. See, this is what I'm looking for right there. Right there. So I might just leave that just as a, yeah, so that kind of like a petal looking thing is what I'm trying to aim for. And I used to be really good at doing, but I think I blew that the wrong way though. I did. Well, okay, then I'm going to blow this one this way, and I'm going to see where I probably blow that one that way, which typically isn't what we want to do, but we just have to go with it, right? And wonder what. So I'm just learning. I'm just playing around. And of course, each time we do more, the more we learn, the better we get. I'm going to blow this one out here. I don't know who's still here because I'm not looking at the comments right now. But whoever's here, I just want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. And yeah, I really appreciate, I don't know if you're still here, Karen, or not. But I do appreciate your channel and you're talking about finding joy in everything, and that's my goal as well. No matter what's going on in life, we can find joy and look for joy in all the little things. And in painting, we can find so much joy for those who enjoy it, right? And I actually like these. So what I do with these, Karen, also is I take pictures of them, and I have a clothing line. If you're still here, whoever's here, I'm going to take a look at the comments. That would be a smart thing for me to do. Hello, Evie. How are you? Let's see. Sorry for the mix-up of my thumbnail. I've missed quite a few, obviously. Thank you. So, Karen, oh, I like that, Kathleen. Thank you. What did you put in the paint? Which I did mention. The spinner looks so loved. It is. How beautiful that one turned out. Thank you. Is that tile? Oh, nice. Yes. Okay, so I did answer those ones. You know, I love slapping paint on anything that makes my heart happy. Evie. Oh, I saw watercolor in the comments. Hi, Evie. I started a little over 2 weeks ago. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, I am a watercolorist. Her channel is Karen McCoy. If you want to check out her channel. Oh, do you do paint on your channel? Yes, I paint and gel print. I am painting on my videos and having a ball. I want to learn to draw. I am 62, so maybe a little late in the game. No, you're never too late, Evie. I don't know what jelly print is. No, Evie, you are not late. You are right on time. Exactly. Evie, I did my first boat on water yesterday, and it was fun. Oh, I'm going to have to check out those. I will be available after February. So, after February, so like in March. Is that what you're saying? I was thinking earlier you had said in February, but that's okay. If we can just try to pinpoint a day. Hey, Evie, a day, that would be great. Would you want to? I'm going to be doing this probably once a month, but we're going to do one in a I'm thinking a couple weeks. We'll have a few different people, probably 6 total with myself, maybe more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll just all do painting together. We're all learning together. Some of us are more experienced than others, and some just learning. So I'm just putting it out there to whoever would like to. We'll do a collab of all of us painting together. So I thought that'd be fun. Painting, drawing, crocheting, clay, diamond art, whatever. Oh, Evie, that is for Kathleen. What is your name, Slapping? I am enjoying tiny painting too, like 2x2. Oh, that's cool, Evie. I am Karen. Nice to meet you, Karen. You as well. Evie, still here enjoying the process. Yes, we need to make sure we have joy in our life each day. Hello, Evie, says Mike. Yes, March. February is my birthday month. Ah, cool, cool. So I'm hoping to do that once a month. So I'm going to do one more tile, maybe 2. We'll see what happens. I'm going to, although, yeah, put these over here. What do you think? So, Mike, if you're still around, last week I had poured paint into my computer mouse and it still works. So that's a good thing. Just going to keep going here. So I typically do 6 tiles or finish my paints, depending on what comes first. So this one, it looks like, or I might just mix another base coat, but I'm thinking this might be my last one. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I do really like that last one that I did. Practice makes perfect. But each one has its own, style and pizzazz and all that kind of stuff. So it's all good too. I'll just put this a little bit thinner on here, which is fine as well. All right. A little bit thin up there, but the other paints will do their work. All right. All right. I don't know if Evie disappeared or not. So whoever's also interested in doing a chit chat night with me, we could even do 2 or 3 people on a chit chat night. It doesn't have to be a one-on-one. Feel free to send me an email. My email is in my description of my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't have that yet, I'm going to do one more of this style. Purple's actually showed up in this one, so I think I'm going to do the same. Or do I want to do? No, I don't. I'm going to do this style again. Nope. My computer battery is dying. Oh, that's probably too close together, but we will work with it. And then I'm just going to put one more up here, and that'll be good. So I will have paints in here left over. I'm going to do light, dark again. And then I think, because last time, in this last painting, we could see all of the paints. And the kind of cool thing is that the gold and something, a little bit of green, probably the gold and the blue, because the gold's a little yellow, right? So that's kind of cool. So now we will do gold. This is a light metallic gold. So yeah, I will be doing canvases in a few, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks. I've got lots of tiles. So what I am doing, apart from making my clothing line with the designs, is I'm hoping, no, I don't know when it'll be, but I'm trying to build up enough product to go to art fairs and trade fairs and all that kind of stuff, markets. I would like to do it with other people that are here in Saskatoon. So, I should ask my friend Chell as well if she wants to do art with me, with us that time. Okay, blue, pink. Okay, so pink again. Pink it is. I think I've only done one painting with black as a base coat with neon colors, but I don't remember all the different opaque and all that kind of stuff, the differences between them, but I know that some paints are heavier than others. So I think the neon colors was heavier than the black, so they sunk to the bottom. But in the dark, you could really see the colors really well, or the neon. So when the light would, do what neon is, the light makes it activate, and then the nighttime you turn the light off and you can see the painting. So what color am I looking for here? Pink, purple, pink, purple. Sorry that I can't see your comments at the moment. Gold, gold, gold. They don't have to be right on top of each other. It's not going to make that big of a difference. Now, if mine humming or whatever annoys you, let me know. Okay, so I think that's the last one. It was, blue. So this blue is, I will show you my colors afterwards that I have here for whoever is still around. And Mike, I will watch your replay of the live that you did. That is very exciting that your son's dog had puppies. How many now? You were at 6 last time I looked at the conversation. Okay, I've got too many dots here, but that's okay. We're going to work with it, right? Happy mistakes, happy mistakes. And they're not really uniform.
Larry Neely.
Raoul, please call Larry Neely. Transfer this to my husband. Nope. A moment here. How do I do this? Edit. No. Share contact. Okay. Raoul. Oh, Larry. Sorry. Well, you're taking off. Thanks, Karen. I appreciate you being here. February is my mom's birthday month as well, and my sister's. Okie dokie. That's too close to there, so I'm going to push that way. That will go that way, and we'll just go from there. All right. I like that one. Blow some more of it out here. Yeah, too many circles, but that's okay. Sorry, I was trying what to do with that one. I feel bad that I mixed up my my thumbnail for sure, but what can you do, right? Look at the mess. Is it a mess? I think it's a mess. I put too much paint on. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to play. We are going to play. So, I'm going to touch up the sides. Forgot to do that on some of my towels that are already dry, and I've already sealed them, so I'm going to have to go back and do that anyhow. I don't know if I should do that on a live or as well as sealing. I did seal some of them on a live. This might actually not be too bad. You know, I always think they're horrible until I see them dried. And then it's like, oh, maybe it's not too bad after all. So just use some of the paint that is down here. There we go. ¿Puedes sacar los perros?
What? Not yet. Both of them?
So are there any more dogs, Mike? If you're still there. This isn't too bad. If I add the gold in here. And then well, I'm gonna go like this. You're still here? Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that. Still at 6, eh? Nice. Those are going to be beautiful dogs. Sorry, it was a question? My question was, yes, are they still at 6? Is that your question as well? Sorry, I'm looking at my phone to read the text because I can't see that from but my computer is dying. Usually it lasts a lot longer than this when it's not plugged in, but I think that's probably going to be my last one tonight. I appreciate you all being here, and congratulations, Mike, on being a puppy grandpa. And Joshua, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry for the mix-up on my thumbnail, because it was supposed to be a different thumbnail that I put on there to show that we're doing acrylic pour painting, but that's okay. Yeah, so anyhow, I just want to thank you all for being here. Actually, this one I'm quite liking. I'm going to show you one second. The one that I thought I didn't like after playing around with it. I quite like it. And there we go. Can you see a little bit of the glimmer there? Metallic paints have a little bit of a glimmer. It's very pretty, and a lot of cells are opening up. So, no, that's what I thought you asked. Just making sure. Oh yes, that is what I was asking. So, so I am gonna call it a night tonight. Thank you all for joining me so much, and we'll see you on your channels and next time that you're on mine. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody. See you, Joshua. See you, Mike, and anybody else who might be there.